Why did I tell David, or feed David, or say David? I was his, I am the souls and the spares of David. Say David, you know. Say it David, depending on your pronunciation where you are and throughout the incarnations, you call nations. So women, don't always look in just one year what you know, because there are many people that know more than you do. So why did I tell David, don't be noisy when you are doing your thing? Because women, I keep falling, you know. I keep falling when I hear this, because I am a spirit within you. I'm a spirit within you, as the currant seeds. A currant seeds. Where I am in your currant seed before time. In your carpal. In the middle finger. On the right. That is where I am. In the carpal. Carpal is, you call it metacarpal. That's where I am. That's why I tell David to be quiet, noisy. Don't be noisy. I would say, shh, like this, noisy. When I hear this, I feel where I feel right to the bottom. What is the bottom part of the earth's woman? The darkness. That's where I keep falling. And then when I pull, that's why I have to pull myself slowly up again. I have rope in my, the reason why I have rope wherever I go, so Father know where I am. He just pulls them. It's like going into the seas, and then like he have many nylons down, and then he will feel where I feel. He will pull the one ROPE where I feel down, because I was their baby. I was their baby, but I was acting very old. I'm acting very old. Why? Because I was surrounded by the older ones. And none of them, I talk like a baby. But in my head, I'm very, that's the reason why I say to David, don't be noisy when you are doing what you're doing. Because I feel to the place where they are doing it. When there's people doing their thing, and they're women, that's how the world starts. In the multiply, 4 men, 5 women, still there's only one spirits. What is the spirits? Currents. Spirit of the curriculum. When you see curriculum, women, just words, like written in the paper, shoved into the mouth, and that's it. That's it. Unlike now, you have souls, which you knew what you're doing, and still you are doing it because you are blind. Listen to these people. What I have to cope every day here? The swearings, the gravity, the devils, and the devil's women is the worlds. The worlds is the devils, because you reverse the word devils. LIVED is leads, meaning you walk. You walk. And this is always happening here. It's worse than being tormented, because I'm coping with all the swearing, with everything. It's like here on the internet. This is my only thing here I'm doing. I have not get out in here for more than a week, because my head women is not on earth. You know, I'm here and there and everywhere. I don't know your days, I don't know your time, I don't know your hour, I don't know what month it is. I had to look because I am dead but I'm alive, women. You know, I am dead but I am alive. Why? Because I am a spirit. You know, I'm a spirit. I am not in earth. I am in where Father placed me. You get it? Eden. You get it, women? In the abode, women. This is why a reason to why I said to David that when you are doing that, I'll reverse this because I have girlfriends here right now. And say girlfriends, you know, my kin. I say my kin, my same age as me. So then you and women, we don't curse. We don't curse. It is you, worldly, that curses when you say STUP. You know, you say that. We don't curse. That even the one you call the Lucifer does not does not do that. It's a test of the world's women. If you love me, you would love my bride of Christ. You would love the Christ. The Christ is the arcs that for me to receive my truth in this end, I was perpetual connected. You know? You get it, women? I was perpetual connected. Meaning I was inside Peyo. You know, I was inside Peyo. Because that was to what you call this? That was to gain more knowledge from that abode, from that you call the worldly call it BODY. You know, because in every abode you have, there is name written in it, and through that name, there is knowledge left in it from the past lives that the souls would receive. You know, it's like you in your abode now. Before you receive that, there were already I placed names already for that. You know, if that name is for my uncle Lucifer, then it should be for him. You know, but due to Mary Jezebel Baal transgressions, none of the arcs wants to be in that abode. Why? It's been shit all over it. You know, it's like in your house. It's full of SHIT on the wall. Yet you cannot see. Why? Because you are no spirits. You know? You don't even know that there are spirits in your homes. You know, women? We angels does not know your word. You get it, women? We does not know your word. I learned to beat the heat. What's heat, women? I learned to beat the heat. Not just the heat from the sun, but the heat from this worldly that blasphemes my spirits. You know? I'll just becomes like a full glass mirror. When I told you what my spirit look like, what I look like, what I am, you know, just a full glass dove, you know, that is what I look, women, a full glass dove. You get it? Which is I can turn to who I am in the real. You know? This is why I say you do not know me. Because you only think I am in flesh. But you don't know and cannot see who I really am. A spirit of the lovers. You know? Lucifers. You get it, women? Women, we are not like of the world. We're here to gain. You know? We're here to gain. To get the full elements. You know, women? Z-D-N-E or D's DNA. Get it? These DNA. Full glass frequent, more than frequent women. I will just say full glass. A bottle that can't be chewed. You know? Because in heaven before, my uncle chewed me like a glass. You know? He still does that here on earth. He chews glass when he's drunk. Still, he don't get wounded in his mouth, you know. I saw him do that when my sister leave. He got drunk, eat the glass, as in the glass. Wasn't bothered because I saw him in heaven like that. You know, women? And he is the Lucifer that you are calling to. Because there's many Lufers. The first Lucifer was Mommy. Until passed on names to other. Until it's get Lucy. And then it becomes Lu. Until it becomes L. You know? And then L. Followed by different name. Shell. You get it, women? This is how I make the words to become alphabet, to get the DNAs of the dishes, spirits, you know, and that's what I look like behind this, boys, women. A full blown glass. No one cannot destroy. They call it the it. You got it? And you in this head, you just abhors. My kings are this too. You know, the archangels, they are like this too. It's just not, I would say it's just not that PIM for them, but they will, once it's starting letting the parts in heaven, because it's where it started first by the heavenly orbs, you know, by the heavenly orbs, which is also a symbol of obituary. Once it started leaking there, it will go up to the world like an ash, which no one will see except the spirits. And then when the spirits catches it, that becomes there, and then they will go to the places where they are, whatever they catches, you know, whatever they catches, because it is my father like a piñata, you know, like a piñata is scattered for them to receive their whole and go to the abode. That is where they are. Like I'm not into that, but let me, because he's not allowing me to sample myself to that, let me sample this. If one of my spirit catches this name, he goes to the name that's stated in that, and then he will look if it's really his. And then if it's really his, he will point his left hand, the pointing finger, he will put his hand into the middle of his hollow or chest, and then his pointing finger is like a candle. He will point it into his chain, or into his into his chain, you know, the chin in your and then that's it. It will light from me through the world until to where I am, Beelzebub. When you see Beelzebub, women, that is the light right into the pointer of the mansions of the worlds. You get it? Worlds, women. It's not just universe, it's worlds. You know? It's like in your home, you have because Beelzebub, woman, means bringers. There's another meaning of that too. Yaha. There's a meaning of Yaha too. my esposo. You got it, women? That's how it's all lighted. Right now, they are doing it, lighting. This is the reason why I said to Prophet Daniel, stay there until I've come to get over things. You know? That's when I let him out in the cell also. You get it? Because I have roof in my chest until it touches to my heel. Wherever you are that I need to pick. You know? Because it's like I'm swimming under the seas, and Father had to put rope into my heel or into my feet so that when it's time, they will just pull me up. You know? But in this end, women, they're the one who coming. Again, David and Daniel are one prophet. Holies of the Lords. You know? Serapiel. And many names, it's passing thrones. You get it? When you see passing thrones of our names that been cut into pieces until we become whole in this end. The multitude. Once was in the beginning left on earth, and some were taken back home, and some choose to stay, to live, choose to live until they make more. You know? Ulay agunat at hara umador halara.